Have you ever watched someone slowly lose their mind? I lost my identical twin brother Aaron 2 years ago when he committed suicide. I didn't even know he was struggling until I found him dangling from the ceiling in my apartment. His girlfriend Maya came over 3 days later, holding takeout from the Thai place that Aaron loved. My alcoholic parents were too busy downing bottle after bottle to be around me, so she was the only one who got my pain. All of our time was spent watching old videos of Aaron doing stupid identical twin pranks in college. She kept saying how much it helped to see my face because it meant Aaron wasn't completely gone. But a month after the funeral, Maya came over with his cologne and jersey and asked if I could wear it. She said her therapist recommended it for processing grief. I agreed because I thought that maybe it could help me too. And as soon as I put it on, Maya's face lit up with a joy I'd never seen before. But it wasn't long before Maya tried to bring him back to life. She'd bring his exact breakfast order from the deli and get upset when I added hot sauce because Aaron hated spicy food. She'd physically adjust how I sat on the couch to match Aaron's slouch. But that wasn't even the worst part. We were sitting on the couch together watching a movie when she said it. "Aaron, can you pass me the popcorn?" she asked sweetly. I froze. That wasn't my name. It was my brother's. And since no one was around, I figured it was a good time to gently correct her. "Maya, I know you miss him, but I can't be his replacement. But you've always been the same person in 2 bodies," she responded. I swear I thought she was pranking me. But that's when she showed me dozens of photo collages she had made, with me and Aaron standing back to back. "See, you look so similar. This is proof that he's living through you." That evening while she slept, I called her parents. After the polite "how are yous," I gently hinted that Maya was showing symptoms of complex grief and PTSD. I figured they'd ask me more questions about her behavior, but that's when they responded with, "Our baby girl is suffering because of a decision your twin brother made. You owe it to her to keep her happy. By any means necessary." They hung up right after. Well, I already believed that his death was my fault, so their response felt like a confirmation of my worst fears. So when Maya practically moved into Aaron's room, I let her. And that's how we ended up together at 2 a.m., drinking Prosecco in silence and thinking about Aaron. And I guess I passed out on the couch, because when I woke up the next morning, my head was pounding and I had a mouth drier than the Sahara Desert. As I looked in the mirror, my heart dropped, because my previously full face of bearded hair was now completely clean shaven. I immediately shook Maya awake. "Maya, what the F is going on?" I asked over and over. When she finally gained consciousness, she looked at me and smiled. "Hey, handsome," she said, rubbing her hands on my face. "I missed you so much." I stared at her in disbelief. There was no way. "Maya, did you do this?" "Of course I did," she giggled. "You need to look more like yourself, Aaron." Before I could react, she jumped on top of me, and her lips landed on mine. I tried to push her back on the bed without hurting her, and she screamed at the top of her lungs. "Your body will remember me if you stop fighting it." Maya then proceeded to tear her own clothes off. I grabbed her wrists to stop her. "Maya, he's gone. It hurts me too, but we have to let him go. It's not your fault." She nodded like she understood, so I slowly let go and let her run to the bathroom. And I never saw her again, because when she came back, she had a pair of scissors in her hands. "Every time you deny him, you're killing him again," she said, while dragging the scissors across her skin. I backed away to dial 911 with trembling hands. I knew then that the old Maya had died with Aaron. The 911 operator told me to stay on the line, but Maya grabbed my phone and threw it across the room. "Aaron, stop being so dramatic," she said, while red dripped down her arms. "I'm just reminding you what happens when you pretend to be dead." I tried to move toward the door, but she blocked my path. "You're not leaving me again," she said, waving the scissors. "I already lost you once." "Maya, please," I begged. "I'm Alex. You know I'm Alex. Aaron is gone." She shook her head and pulled out her phone with her free hand. "I have proof you're lying." She showed me a video from the night before when I was passed out on the couch. In it, she was talking to me as Aaron for hours, and apparently I'd been mumbling responses in my sleep. "See? You answer to Aaron when you're not fighting it," she said. "Your body knows who you really are." Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. It was the police. Full story on channel. Link below.